Alright, cool. Alright, everything's recording now. Okay, so I know before, well, everything that I do in here is about my novel, and I will even in my novel be writing about this time. Um, so in my novel, like, the situation that's going on, um, today is that, there's China and the US, they're coming closer to starting a war, kind of like maybe World War III in a way. Um, and I remember reading some predictions back in '98 where it talked about China would have this Genghis Khan-like figure, and the way how they talked about Genghis Khan was him surrounding cities and giving them the choice to either die or join them. And if you think about that, that's what China has kind of like set up today, because I mean, they're in all of our technology, and like most of the things that are like servers and stuff like that from that we use here actually go there, are in there. So the whole viral situation can be kind of used to fight this war at the moment as an underground manner, though. Um, to where it's away from the public, except for maybe in like certain cities where possibly arrests are pending or something like that. Um, Moving on to the next thing is dualism. So there's been this talk on Twitter a lot lately about is the glass half empty or half full? And I've been telling people who post that it can only be half full. It can't be half empty, because that would make no sense. How do you get half from empty? You can't, you know? Uh, so, but I know where they're coming from. They're talking about either being close to 10 or to 0. They're talking about a scale. So I just gave you another way of looking at it. Now I'm going to give you another way of looking at it, and that is by the rule of dualism. Empty and full are one and the same, because they both come from each other. Think about light, or darkness. Darkness is just the absence of light. The light isn't there. Think about your switch. You have an on and off switch. That's dualism, but they're connected to the same circuits. Well, maybe not the same circuits, but they're connected to the same thing that gives it power or not power, and that is an on or off switch, another dualism. If you want to think about it, light comes from darkness. It's you being able to see darkness that allows you to see the light to change. And then that led me to write on Twitter, and my name's the same on here except it has the ad, but so on Twitter I posted something like, you have a choice to hate, and you can choose not to hate. You can choose to take that stone that's weighing you down and let it go. Free yourself. Break the cycle and don't continue to become what you hate. Because eye for an eye makes the world blind. And we need to learn to let our mercy prevail over our wrath. And back to the war situation. I explained the war situation. So to the UK. Okay. The United Kingdom is fixing to come on this period of a great choice of a direction that they're going to go. But it's going to cause upheaval. These, change always seems to come with a struggle in some sense. It doesn't have to be, but we just kind of choose to because we want to resist it. Now, the change that's going to take place in the United Kingdom is going to be one where they're either going to choose to stick with old tradition or a new path and a new tradition. And that should be coming up sometime this year or next year, but the situation might last 2 to 3 years. And so I hope maybe people saw something in this that they enjoyed. If so, if you have any other questions or need to philosophize about something more, then just comment and let me know. But other than that, we'll see you all later. Right? Yeah. Alright. Bye.